Ever wondered why your car's mileage just fell off a cliff again? The fuel might be tricking you. Let's put the brakes on myths and dive into the real story behind ethanol blended petrol. We'll cover everything. What ethanol is, how India makes it, the E20 policy, who it helps, and what it might cost you and your ride. Stay tuned, because by the end you'll actually know whether your engine's okay, or if you're being pushed. So first, what is ethanol? Simply, it's alcohol made by fermenting stuff like sugarcane, grains, or even leftover biomass. In India, sugar mills churn out most of it, mashing molasses or grains like maize, fermenting, then distilling. Easy peasy. Now onto the good stuff. Why mix ethanol with petrol? It cuts carbon emissions since ethanol burns cleaner, and some of its CO2 came from plants in the first place. Boosts energy security by relying less on imported oil. Helps farmers by creating fresh demand for their crops. Globally, Brazil has been doing this since the 70s. Its flex fuel cars run on blends up to E27.5, and the system's been working great. Thailand and the US also use ethanol blends successfully. So, what's E20? In simple terms, it's 20% ethanol with 80% petrol, and India has already hit this target 5 years early. The government plans a nationwide rollout by end of the year and eyeing E30 by 2030. But let's get real, nothing's trouble-free. What are the issues? Older cars and bikes not built for E20 often face things like corroded seals, clogged filters, even hiccups like rough idling or poor starts. Drivers are also complaining mileage dropped to 5%, with a few saying it tanked even more. The government calls those worries fear-mongering, saying tests by bodies like ARAI, Indian Oil and IIP show only a tiny 1 to 2% dip in mileage for compatible cars, and that older models can get support. Is your insurance gonna bail you out if your engine misbehaves thanks to E20? The government says using E20 doesn't void your insurance, and calling otherwise is spreading rumors. But insurance experts warn, if your car isn't E20 compatible and your insurer can trace damage to wrong fuel, they might deny your claim. Reality: it depends on your insurer and policy wording. What could the government do better instead of pushing this hard? Clearly label which pumps have E10 or E20, so older car owners aren't stuck guessing. Offer easy, low-cost swaps for sensitive parts or calibration at service centers, since E20-ready parts are becoming standard. And raise public awareness, because a lot of people say they don't even know if their vehicle can handle E20. So what's actually happening to the common person? If you drive a post-April 2023 model, you're probably in the clear. Just keep up regular servicing. If your car's older, you might see a small drop in mileage, and possibly need a part replacement sooner, but still, you can manage that. On the upside, our country is saving on oil bills, farmers are getting paid, and the air feels better. Though we've got to keep an eye on food prices and water use too. Let's not make it complicated. E20 is a bridge toward cleaner, homegrown fuel. It brings real gains, think better environment, stronger energy security, happier farmers. But it's not perfect for older engines, and a few of us might see mileage dips or need tune-ups. Insurance generally stays valid, but always check your policy. What we need is smart rollout, from clarity at pumps to support services, so folks love it, not resent it. Hit like if you found this helpful, and subscribe so you'll never miss a truth bomb like this.